All right, I am trying to go live through a new platform. So if anybody is on here, let me know that you can hear me and see me on my business page. Again, I'm trying this new. It's supposed to show me the comments. I don't know if it will or not, but we will test it out. So today we are going to talk a little bit about new construction. So I'm Jamie Flanagan. I am the team lead with the Big Picture Real Estate Group at eXp Realty. And I have an excessive background in new construction, listing homes, and investment properties. So wanted to discuss the benefits of buying a new construction home over purchasing an existing home and why to do that or why it makes sense, especially in this market. So couple obvious benefits. And for those of you who are unfamiliar with the way that we do taxes here in Douglas and Sarpy County is they're billed in arrears. So one of the first and foremost benefits is a financial benefit right off the bat. You do not pay a full tax bill on your new construction home. So if you're buying a $300,000 home and it was on a $40,000 lot or a $60,000 lot, you're only paying taxes on the lot from so if you built this year, 2019 taxes on the lot would be what you're essentially paying until the home is fully assessed. So most people who purchase a new construction home do not have a tax bill for about 12 to 18 months. And your lender will determine whether or not you should escrow and how much you should escrow for. That way, when your tax bill does come due, you have the money available and in that escrow account to pay the taxes in full. So that's one of the first benefits. Now, your tax bill is a little bit higher in new construction because you're in an SID, so a sanitary improvement district. What that means is that the city basically covers the cost to put in the light fixtures, the plumbing infrastructure, all of those different things. I'm sorry, I'm using these weird headphones just to make sure you guys can hear me okay. But in order to cover all of that, you have an SID, which that's basically all the homes in that community have a little bit of a higher tax bill until the city's been reimbursed for fronting the cost for the infrastructure for the community. But with the tax bill from before not being fully assessed, you kind of offset it. So in my opinion, you're a little bit higher taxes divided out over however long you're going to be in the home, most likely 3 to 5 years is what the average is anymore. You're really not paying an additional tax bill because you got the benefit initially when you moved in. The other thing with new construction is your warranties. And again, if you're shopping for a home in this market, it is really hard because we're in multiple offer situations. Many sellers are not taking home sale contingencies. So if you have a home to sell, you're not competing with the other offers that are out there, because the other offers that are on the table, let's say I'm selling my home, I get 4 offers. 3 of them don't have a home sale contingency, and the 4th one has a home sale contingency. Well, which one's the first to go? The one with a home sale contingency. So now we're just looking at the 3 offers without a home sale contingency. Well, most of the time when you're looking at new construction, they are very open to allowing a home sale contingency. There just may be different things in place, such as a higher earnest deposit, a non-refundable deposit. But basically what I would recommend is knowing what your house is worth before you even start looking at new construction. That way you know how quickly your home is likely to sell, what's needed to be done to sell your home. That way you go into it, if there is a non-refundable deposit. Chris, where are you at? I work with several agents outside of the area, but I do work outside of Omaha and Lincoln in Nebraska, yes. So with that being said, you're in a better, you most likely can have a home sale contingency when buying a new construction home. So the builders are very familiar with that. And also builders have spec homes, so homes that are already started. You've also got homes that are halfway there, or they're 4 months in, so you still get to pick the finishes. Or you just start fresh and you've got 8 months till your home is complete, depending on how big it is. It could go up to 12 to 18 months, depending on the builder and the size of the home. But you have all that time to prepare your house. The nice thing about that is we can look at market statistics for your neighborhood and pick a month to sell your home based on what's going to be best for you in your scenario. So if you're building a home, let's say you sign your contract with the builder today, and we know that February of next year is when your new home is going to be complete. Well, we can openly discuss with the builder, hey, can we try and shoot for actually closing in March, and we'll list their home in January, because January is a phenomenal time to list your home. Again, depends on the neighborhood, but we would look at the market history and make sure that we list your home at the right time. So warranties, where I was going with that is a lot of people right now too are not, the seller isn't paying for a home warranty, because why would they need to? The market's hot. They don't need to pay for anything extra. They will sell their home with multiple offers, mostly over asking price, most often, if it's priced correctly and it's show ready and all of that. So why would they pay for anything extra? Well, with a builder, you have all the builder warranties. So usually you've got a warranty on absolutely everything for a year. So basically floor, to the roof. So with that, you've got a warranty on everything for the entire year. And then from there, you've got a lot of builders will offer a Service 1 warranty for 5 years. Some builders will offer a 2-10 warranty, which is basically like a structural warranty for 10 years. So each builder is a little bit different. And if you're interviewing builders, I would love to be a part of that process with you. I've been, like I said, I'm an expert in new construction, and I know what questions to ask to make sure that their goals line up with your goals and what you need. So after we talk about warranties, we were talking about the multiple offer situation. So from there, home inspections. So with buying an existing home and the market that we're in, a lot of sellers are taking offers that don't even ask for a home inspection. So that kind of means as a buyer, you're buying the home not knowing what you're really getting yourself into. And personally, I do not feel good about that. I don't like doing it. Yes, do we have buyers right now out there shopping for it that are willing to waive the home inspections? Yes. Do I think that maybe a new construction home might be a better fit? Yes. Obviously, the price of the home, new construction starts at about $225 and goes on up. So depending on your budget, new construction might not be an option, but I would definitely entertain the idea, because new construction, like I said, with the lower tax bill, your initial payment is going to be less. So if you know that, okay, overall financially, I'm going to be in a better position by taking a little bit higher payment in the long run, but initially I can qualify for the new construction home because my tax bill is going to be lower, it makes sense. And we've got a great lender that we work with. Brad Flanagan can analyze both scenarios for you and help make a decision so that you can look at the houses that are going to be the best financial situation for your family. Another thing that I really, really like about new construction is you do have a little bit more time to plan and time to make decisions. With the existing market right now, and this won't always be the case, but homes are selling for over asking price the first day on the market. So unfortunately, you don't have a lot of time to think about it. You look at the home on a Friday night, you have to have the offer written the same day, and then they're reviewing offers that evening. You don't even really have a chance to sleep on it. And this is a big decision. Buying a home is one of the biggest financial decisions that you'll make as a person. So I do think it's important to take some time and sleep on it. And obviously when you're buying existing, you look at multiple homes and you do still have time to decide on what are my must-haves and what do I need. And as we're shopping for you in the existing market, we do look at the home pretty detailed when we're out showing houses to look for obvious flaws, foundation issues, roof issues, things that if you aren't be able to get a home inspection, we can look at those while we're showing the home the very first time. But yeah, time to plan. So the new construction homes, let's say the one that you like goes under contract, it's a spec home, so it's already built. We can always talk to the builder about building that exact same house. So we just have to find you a lot. And again, that's something that we're very experienced in. So when you're looking at lots, you've got different options as far as a flat lot. That means you don't have a sliding glass door in your basement to get out into the backyard. You've got daylight. So those are the larger windows. So you have a lot of daylight in your basement, but you don't have an actual exit. And then you've got a walkout lot, which allows you to walk right out into your backyard. So those are the kind of the hilly lots. Depending on where you're looking and what community, we can get a lot list. We can price out the house that you like on the different lots. And for example, let's say your budget is $330,000. Well, and the base price of the house you're looking at is, let's say, $250,000. So we can look at what lots are going to allow you to be in your budget with the upgrades that you're considering. And the other thing about new construction is we can kind of find you a home at whatever stage you need. So if you're moving here from out of state and you're going to be here in September, we can call the builders and find out which homes they have started that have a completion time frame in September that match what you're looking for. We can look at, like, if it's in foundation stage, that usually means that they're about 4 to 6 months out. A lot of builders will kind of go slow until they know they have interest in the home. So if you see, a house that's on the market that you might drive by it, you see the pretty pictures online, and you're like, oh, I'm going to go look at it. And then you pull up and there's just a lot. Because what they're doing is they're taking their pictures of their model home or a spec home that they have, and they're putting those on the listing before it's even built, to start to gain interest in the home, to get people to call them. And again, let me know if you guys are interested in that, and I can definitely look at what's available, when the actual completion date is, and then we can schedule showings for the ones that are actually in the stage that you want to look at. So I encourage any questions. If you guys have questions about the process of new construction, I'm open book, so please reach out. You can direct message me. You can text me. Trisha will put my cell phone number in the comments here, and give me a call anytime. So it's 402-980-7972. And that is, so that's my phone number. You can text me directly. Hi, Liz. We're talking new construction. So yeah, with that, we build, I work with a lot of builders all over Omaha. So Bennington, Blair, Elkhorn, we build in Papillion. And again, I don't work with a specific builder, which is really great for our clients because I'm able to take you through several builders, discuss what your personal needs are, and then make sure that we match your needs with what the builder provides. And, there's a lot of builders out there who are brand new. And then there's a lot of builders out there who are very experienced and maybe only build a couple houses a year. So those are also things that we will look into, and I can attest to, like, this builder has a really good reputation and their warranties are really good. I've actually worked with a few builders recently that have been phenomenal. And like I said, when we talk, I will give you some recommendations as far as builders, but because the pricing is all across the board, I like to keep it really general when I'm doing these Facebook Lives, because you've got builders, like I said, that start at $225,000, and then you have builders that are super custom at $1 million plus. So it just depends on what you're looking for as to where I would guide you and who I would recommend that you speak with. So to recap, buying existing versus buying new. Buying new, you have a lower tax bill initially because you're only paying taxes on the lots. You have warranties on a new build with all the new construction. Hey, thanks, girl. I was trying to get into to Mallory, and I got to get in there to get my roots done. So you have the warranties. Something I missed that I meant to touch on is your energy efficiency. The newer homes are going to be more energy efficient than the existing homes as well, because they have the code has changed and now they're super energy efficient, which is phenomenal. So you're going to have a lower utility bill as well with a new construction home usually. And you have more time to plan. You have an option to possibly do a home sale contingency, get your house on the market, and take the time to get your house on the market and do it the right way. So thank you for tuning in to my live about new construction. And if you have any questions, please DM me, and I look forward to working with you. Bye, guys.